Yes.
superintendents. You know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they deserve it for sure. Yeah.
So what's the best season of golf here then? Is it the winter?
Well, my favorite month is November.
Yeah, I could. There you go. Technical.
November is my favorite time of year because most of the time the overseeding is taking place. So and there's not as many people here.
Okay. So that's the key, the traffic on it.
And the weather is spectacular in November.
Yeah.
And we're beyond that overseeding process. The overseeding process in October is tough because if courses decide to overseed, they got to keep the carts off the fairways for a couple weeks, and they got to water. And so the carts are kind of restricted to the cart paths, and the fairways, as the 2 weeks go, it takes about 2 weeks, the grass gets higher and higher and higher, and then people just don't like it. And the weather's perfect in October, but they can't really enjoy the experience because the course is in a process of overseeding.
Yeah.
So that in November, that's kind of all done. So November, it looks great, and then the tourists go away to a certain degree. And so access to the courses is there too in November. So this is, I'm thinking more from the public side.
Yes,
right.
But even the private clubs that are overseeding, some don't. Yeah. But the ones that do overseed are kind of planning their tournament schedules around the overseeding and stuff. Their member guests, their big tournaments, and the private clubs thrive on that stuff. Right. So November was always the month to run for me to run the big tournaments because everything was in really good condition.
Good shape.
So
how many golf clubs are there on the island?
There's about 25 golf courses on Hilton Head.
Okay.
Just on the island.
On the
Just
island.
on the
On the
island.
island.
And in Bluffton?
In Bluffton, there's another 8 or 10.
Wow.
Because you get the 6 right up off the island, the high-end private clubs, the Carlton River, the Belfair and Berkeley Hall, the Old South across the street.